Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Dicey Dungeons. Did I say Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup last time? I don't think I did. Anyway, we're gonna do the Witch episode 2. One spell slot contains a completely random spell each turn. Alright, let's get going. Stop talking. Holy smokes, they're chatty. This way? Alright, what's my random spell? Hex. What a pile of garbage. Ah, right, but you get Memorize, which lets you copy spells from here into your spell book. Well, I mean, it could be good. But right now, I certainly don't want to memorize this. I could put a Memorize out, like, just in case. I might not get a 3 next turn, right? Wow, needs doubles? Ugh! This guy's rough. I could learn Sonic Wave if I wanted to. Put it in 4. Do I want that? It seems pretty good for this early in the game, honestly. Like, why not? Recover 3 health. That's great. Well, I could use the 4 to set up a Sonic Wave, but I couldn't use it, so what's the point, right? I'll just inflict one and throw the other. Oh, it's lethal. Great. Magic Shield. Well, it's not great, but I'm happy to pick it up. Lightning Bolt. Deal 10 damage plus 1 shock. That seems good. Alright, 4 poisons, not too bad. We still get to, 3 extra dice. I didn't think that one would be eligible, to be honest. I guess, I mean, we can't memorize it, so, not that I want to, but we do have lethal here. They're both fine, whatever. Give me Burning Light. I've become less enthralled with, shock. Magic Missile instead of Infliction? Sure, why not? I hit Ignore it, but I meant to hit Learn Spell. As always, we prioritize apples. Add 3 shield. I already have Magic Shield. I guess we Cauldron the 6 and plan to Sonic Wave the 3? Yeah. Got a lot of 1s. Alright, I'll Magic Missile the 6 as well then. Decent turn, decent turn. We took 3 damage instead of 5. On the other hand, she healed instead of not healing, so, you know. Counter Spell. Now that's a fun one. Not actually usually good, but, yeah, it's fun. I don't really want 1s or 5s. So I guess I'll put the 5 in and plan to Cauldron the 1. Alright, 3 is alright. Kinda stinks to have less space. I think that's the bigger issue, is like you can't put anything in this 4th slot. 3 slots feels very cramped. Oh, I'll put the 3 in Sonic Wave, Cauldron the 1 instead. Oh good, it was even. That's what I was hoping for. Man, she's good at this. This is like Omega lethal. I don't want to copy Snowflake even if I had some way to do it. Honestly, I could use an apple here. I don't remember running into Alchemist before. Illuminate? I can get 2 6s, that's kind of cool. I don't know, let's Crystal Ball first. I'm thinking like we Burning Light a 6, right? And then, yeah, getting 2 6s next turn is kind of cool. I guess that's fine. Good, I was sort of hoping for another even number, because now I can, well, actually isn't it better to just put down another Burning Light and throw a 6 in it, instead of Magic Missile and put the 6 in it? Yeah. Give me more Burning Light. Yikes, those must hurt to touch, huh? Why did their card say inflict 1 burn and mine says burn 1 dice? Doesn't matter, of course, but seems weird. Anyway, we have no way to heal and we have obvious lethal. Yes. Yeah, obviously upgraded over prepared when we're so cramped for slots. Hall of Mirrors. Now that's a good one, I think. And I obviously don't need Magic Shield. And putting it in 6 is like fine. I don't know. Maybe it's not that great. I could put it in a 4. And then replace the 6 later. Sure. I already have 2 other damage spells. I don't need a 3rd. Well, Hall of Mirrors here seems pretty okay, and then I just throw the 1 into the Cauldron and see what happens. It's a Burning Light, that's fine. But I think I'll... Nah, yeah. I should set it up. Interesting, so she has kind of like several status effect focused things that all require 8 counters. So putting a 6 in here seems good. A 5 for another Burning Light seems okay. Maybe it should be a Magic Missile? Maybe both. Yeah, I mean... Alright. We're probably done with Hall of Mirrors for this combat. Oh, she only gets these each once? Interesting. Oh, and then she has to transform into a bear, which I assume like gives her some permanent attack. Do 1 damage, get an even dice. I could memorize that. Replace my existing Cauldron, make it easier to get like Hall of Mirrors and Magic Missile going. Could I still kill her if I did that? Oh, and I would be memorizing it into a 6 to replace Magic Shield, so I'd still have the other Cauldron. I guess that's fine. So I spend a 3 and 2 6s. I have a 5 and a 2 remaining. I put the 5 into Burning Light. But that's only 5 damage. And then the 2 can get Cauldron twice for 2 more. And Throne is 1 more, but that's still only 8. And Cauldroning, like... What if I Cauldron my 5? I could then Magic Missile, right? So I play 2... But Magic Missile also does only 5, right? No, I can make it do 7 if I put it in the Hall of Mirrors slot, right? So... I play my 5 in Cauldron, and then whatever I get back I put in Gold Cauldron. That's 2 damage. Then I upgraded Magic Missiles here, and throw the last even number for lethal. That way I still get to pick up Gold Cauldron. Good.
Yeah.
Like so. Magic Missiles on 2. And a 4 is lethal. Very good. What do we have here? Bandage. Now, I've mentioned numerous times during our previous Witch episode that the way that I finally stopped losing as Witch was to set up an engine with Hall of Mirrors and Bandage, where I could heal a ton of health and just continue ramping until I have a million dice and can kill them all in one go from full health. And so I am sort of tempted to try to do that again. It's a bit trickier when you only have 3 slots to play with, but I think you can still have like Hall of Mirrors, Bandage, and like, I don't know, duplicate Cauldron, something like that, right? Oh, speaking of, I'd kind of like this to be Gold Cauldron, I think. To set up like Hall of Mirrors or whatever. Yeah. Like, that's a guaranteed way to trigger Hall of Mirrors every turn, too, right? Which is kind of nice. Not so great for bandaging, but, you know, what can you do? It gets you set up, and then eventually you're drawing enough dice that you're getting enough to bandage with. Honestly, like, I want to try it. And I guess we could replace Burning Light with the Bandage. You only need 1 source of damage when you're going this way, and Magic Missile is especially good since we can conjure up even numbers whenever we want. And I believe Bandage's upgraded slot is that it doesn't require an odd, so it gets a little bit more useful. Put it, yeah, here, right? Right. It's going to be a bit harder to conjure up like a bandage if we're starting with only Gold Cauldron instead of regular Cauldron, but that's okay. We'll get it eventually, just from like we'll randomly roll a 5 if we have enough dice out there. I guess we go here first. That's an interesting spell. Not one I particularly want to learn, but cool. We could put a regular cauldron in here for the moment, but don't really want to. Let's just create another gold cauldron. Try to get that Hall of Mirrors. Got it. I don't even remember if we're healing or leveling at the end of this fight. I think we're not. Wow. That was like 6 freeze, wasn't it? I didn't see where all that came from. He must have hit Ice Age when I wasn't looking, I guess. Anyway, so we gold cauldron this to guarantee a Hall of Mirrors, right? And then we have all these ones. Which, like, I don't know. I could make cauldrons. Try to get a... Yeah. Put up a cauldron here to give myself a shot at rolling a bandage.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Alright. That is so much damage. This stupid engine may not get going in time. Alright, but I do have the 5 I wanted. So... I guess I only have 2 even numbers, but I can make another like this. So we put one here, another. And I don't really want to do damage to them. I just want to, like, bandage up, right? I'm a little worried that I'm, like, pushing a little bit too hard for this one. It might not be that great. But it's like quadratic scaling is so cool, right? Double up. Double up. Weaken him? Sure. Okay, at least he only rolled 3s and not 5s? Okay. We have a lot of 4s. That's nice. Make this even, please? And then we just put everything else into bandage, right? And this 4 kind of goes to waste. I guess we could try to cauldron to get the 4 to go off, but the point is, like, we set up enough of an engine that I don't need to get lucky anymore, right? I'm now getting enough dice, I think, that I can just, like, kind of heal through everything. Oh, healing crystal. That's nice. We'll put a 3 in there. But actually, like, being reusable is more important than being able to heal, like, a bit more. Is this a 4? No, it's a 2. Alright, whatever. I guess I'm really still not healing enough to make me very comfortable. Maybe this is not as great a plan as it looked. But I just want to, like, try it. I want to make it happen, you know? Oh, yeah, just don't do anything. That's how you make this deck good. The enemy just doesn't do anything, right? Another thing I had last time was duplicate, and I didn't really appreciate just how useful that was. Double dice value. Well, we could make a a 2 into a 4, which is kind of nice. Although right now, like, I have a ton of 4s and nothing else particularly valuable. Ah, but I should do this. Okay, whatever. So obviously this is going to be the longest Yeti fight in the history of man. But I just want to, like, demonstrate that this is what I would like for the deck to be capable of doing. This is what I view as, like, the witch's potential, right? Is for every combat to, if necessary, become like this, right? You can take shortcuts if just, like, the enemy's easy and you just kill them with a few magic missiles, or if they ramp better than you do, or whatever. But for an enemy that doesn't do too much, you can use them to, like, heal up. Electric shock. Sure, whatever. But just give me, like, a 2. Make some more of these guys. That's a 5. Okay, and pretty soon we'll be at the point where we're getting to full health every turn, and that's when we can start to do some damage. In fact, like, let's just throw an electric shock in there, right? Ice Age is kind of a bummer in some ways, but totally fine in some other ways. 23 freeze! That's highly rude. And they go in a totally random order. Why? And some of them froze multiple times. Or maybe they're just like, they were originally 1s and then... How many dice do I have? 12? 18? 22? Okay. And then he also froze 1 from his other thing. Sure. So at the moment, it's a bit tricky to do much of anything. So I'll just heal up and how many dice are left? Can I kill him? 6, 12, 21? Yes. So this is the other reason you don't need payload in the deck, is eventually you just have enough dice. Okay, see? We didn't heal at the end of this, so it was totally worth all that agony. Oh no, that's a terrible spell. So I don't anticipate we'll have to do that every fight, but I think there will be some fights where that's a good idea, and I like to have it as an option. Like, for shorter fights, just magic missiling guys is going to be fine. I should have put it over here. I forgot I have an upgraded slot. It was kind of hard to see on this background. Gain 2 somethings. Alright, so I guess we turn this into an even number for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah, and we get a bunch of 1s. Congratulations. Ugh! These gold cauldrons are having a bad day with all the weakening. Magic missiles on 2. It's hard to make more 2s, isn't it? There's one. Oh, duplicate. Great. Maybe that's how I got duplicate last time. It's like you just get it given to you. All right, I don't want to memorize anything. I have all the spells I need.
need these. It's nice to have apples, though, just in case. Whatever this was, I didn't want it, right? Correct. So, I think there are enough apples here that we shouldn't, like, be too keen on engineering up really hard. But it might be, like, a good thing to do anyway. To just engine up some. I don't know. Maybe I just set up some magic missiles and gold cauldron into death. Yeah, he can do a lot of damage. I might not have time to get to like inevitability mode. So I think I'll just magic missile here. Get a little damage in with that, but make sure it's still even at the end. I should have checked. Did I? It wasn't a 6, was it? If so, I missed a chance to magic spear. Dice value -1. What an incredible bargain, huh? So I think I should, like, dupe something? But what? The only thing I can dupe is a 5, and I don't really want 5s. Whatever. I'll dupe a 5 anyway. It gets a duplicate onto the board instead of what was there before, which I think is an improvement, although I don't really remember what it was. Okay. Good. So I can dice value -1 here, and then magic missile the 4, and then I have a 2 and a 5 remaining, which doesn't really do that much for me. So why don't I just throw? Yeah, I guess this is a simpler approach to doing the same thing. All right. Well, he's getting some damage in for sure. I had hoped to get him killed a bit before this, but I don't think I would have had time to like go into massive engine mode. So, yeah, this was a fine approach to fight. I mean, we'll probably buy that last apple. Ugh! Who needs poison? Like, obviously it's not amazing to just buy an apple, but I don't need the money for much of anything else, and it just makes the next floor a little bit safer, you know? I have no strong feelings about what to fight next. They each have 1 apple behind them. I guess I should plan to fight the weakest one, like, second, so that I can use it to heal up before fighting the 4th enemy. So I guess I want to fight the strongest enemy last. I think that's probably Wicker Man. I don't know. No, Kraken can do a lot of damage. Right, he ramps forever. Whereas Wicker Man kind of tops out eventually. I don't know. I think it's pretty clear we want to fight the Sorceress second. I guess we'll go after Kraken first. Question mark? I don't know. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Yeah, I can just set up an upgraded magic missile here, and also Sonic Wave. Oh, I don't care. Whatever that is, I'll just... Wow, you didn't have any other evens? Or... Yeah, wow. Okay, that's great news. What a terrible spell. So, whatever this is, I don't even care. Make it even. And then, we'll set up another gold cauldron. I could burn a die and it might do 2 damage to him, but it might be a die he doesn't care about, so I'll just throw this. He's still getting pretty bad rolls, so I'm happy with that. A bunch of dice I don't know anything about. Hey, let's make them even. Honestly, I'll put these into Blizzard. It tells me! That's a 6! And that's a 6! Incredible! Alright, I mean, one less even die for him to work with. Yeah, he's choosing not to do damage, just... Oh no, he had another 2 over there. It looked like a 1. Whatever. Oh, I can even heal! Nope. Okay, whatever. Set all dice to blank. No thanks. I mean, it would be kind of fun to, like, have something to set all dice to 4s and just, like, pour them into a hall of mirrors. But by the time you can do that kind of stuff, you already have, like, everything you need, so... I mean, I guess I'll fight the Sorceress next. It looks like I might not need to do any big engine stuff here. Yawn, she says. I mean, there's not any amazing directions to go here, except just, like, setting up. Right? Like, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You put down a bandage, you put down a gold cauldron. Oh. Yeah, and you just, like, kind of do the stuff. Sorceress isn't going to do enough damage to be a huge issue, I don't think, and dice kind of set themselves up for this, so I'll take it. What is that? Hex. I'll put a 2 in here. More 4s, sure, the 2's fine. 6. And heal, heal, heal. I don't know. This could be the only way I could possibly lose to this sorceress. Yeah, she's doing way more damage than I'm prepared to deal with, honestly. Like, maybe I should have just tried to kill her, and this whole engine thing is pretty friggin' stupid. I don't know, guys. Just have faith. It's gonna work. Look at all this healing we get to do, right? Oh, I can even dodge an attack. That's really nice. Would it be useful to have a duplicate on the table? Probably better than Gold Cauldron. Because I can dupe a 4 and, like, get specifically 4s. Yeah. Should have done that earlier, of course, but I didn't. Anyway, I can dupe a 5. Oh, she's smart. She used the cauldron first. Oh, but it didn't give her back a die, so that's kind of fine. Electric shock. It's like a better hammer. No, because it requires even. Okay. More 4s. Give me more 4s. I can't do anything with this 2 and 6, really. She does a lot of damage. I'm not happy with this. It's gonna be such a stupid way to die, I tell you. I mean, okay, how much healing do I have right now? Like, also, do I have lethal? That would be worth considering if I did. Because this whole healing thing is maybe not paying off so well, and I can at least go grab a few apples. So if I chose to heal, I would be healing for 8. I'd be at 13. She could easily roll well enough to kill me at 13. I could dupe my 5 instead of duping a 4, and then I'd be at 14, and that's a bit more comfortable. She actually can't kill me at 14. Right? Even 2 6s in the cauldron is not lethal. So I think that that's worth doing. Is I dupe the 5 for another bandage. I heal 9, gets me to 24. And I still get to Hall of Mirrors like 3 or 4 times. Alright, we got the music back. Everyone relax. Nothing at all scary is happening. Oh, look at those tiny baby rolls. What a dummy. You're not supposed to roll small. Yeah, but I'm not scared anymore. Four, five, 6, 7, 8. I would be at, yeah, again, I can get myself to 14, which is good enough. All right, we've passed sort of the inflection point here, I think. Ooh, drain health. Sure. 4, good number. I guess it's worth this. Take 2 damage, since it can't possibly kill me. We're definitely, like, playing with fire by using this approach. It's just, like, not quite strong enough. Somehow. But at this point I can start to dupe 4s. I think I have plenty of health. And just like, that's all my 4s? No, there's one over here. Any other 4s hiding? I guess I should be preferring to put in 6s instead of 2s, because 6s I can turn into gold cauldrons. In an attempt to get more 4s. It's not working, but I promise it's possible. There we go. It's slow going, but I believe we have won this fight at full health already, and it's just a matter of like clicking the buttons until the game believes us. Oh, I could have used dice value -1 on a 5, I guess. We're up to 26 dice, not bad. So don't have dupe out anymore. Dupe is 3. I could consider using 3 to make a 4. Yeah, okay. What is this magic shield? I don't care about that. So we put a 2 in here. Then we put a 2 into gold cauldron as well. Now let's put a 1 in. Okay. Now we can use that spot for a duplicate. Yeah, that's how I should be. I should no longer worry about bandages. I should use all my 3s to dupe 4s to get things really, like, going. Yeah, I can basically turn a 3 into a 4 this way, which is great. And then we just put all the 4s in here. And eventually we have enough that we can heal to full and kill her in the same turn. We're probably there by next turn, right? It's kind of a bummer not to have a way to make odd numbers for bandage, but we don't really need to do that. We'll just make enough numbers, period, that on average about half of them will be odd, and that'll be fine. Oh, she got a 6. Good work. Crystal ball. Thank goodness. 3 extra dice. All right, we might need to stop before the dice go off the screen. I don't know what happens if the dice go off the screen. Makes me a little nervous. Excuse me. Set all dice to? That's hilarious. I could make all dice 4s. But then I might die, so that's not the greatest plan in the world, right? What do I have that does damage? Like if I... Oh, whoops, I put a 6 here. I'm just trying to get it out of the way so I can see better. I don't know. Let's just put everything odd into bandage and try to finish the fight. Maybe I should have used my 1s on cauldrons. I seem to have like way fewer odds than I expected I would have. And I guess there's another here and here. They're sneaky. All right, you know, you guys remember what I said about like not getting too many dice? I take it back. Clearly don't have enough for bandages, right? So we just need to set up more. And then just throw the rest seems fine. I should have set all dice to 4s once I was done bandaging. What a dummy. Oh, am I actually... I need to, like, not kill her yet, because I do want to be at full health on the way out. Okay, I think they are going to go off the screen. What happens? Oh, they all went into the top left slot. Very good. What is this? Reduce 2 damage from each attack? I don't really need that. Yeah, so just put everything odd into bandage. That's a 2, not a 1. How are we doing? Are we at full health yet? That's also a 2. We're pretty close. Any more odd numbers lying around? Oh, there's some hidden under that. Yeah, very good. Alright. I guess I can stand to be 1 health below, right? Actually, well, I was gonna say, I'm curious what happens if you like put on iron armor and then touch a burning die. Do you take damage? I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll live with this. Oh yeah, especially since there's a million apples. I didn't even need to go that hard. Again, like, the ability to kill enemies quickly is not necessary for the engine, but it might be necessary for fights where we can't afford to engine. So if there's something we should, like, change, you know, we should consider that. Like, is Magic Missile the best damage dealer? Or should it be, like, Blizzard? Blizzard kind of seems better than Magic Missile to me. You can do a lot more damage more quickly with it, and it also freezes. On the other hand, I can't get 6 gold, because I bought that apple on the last floor, figuring I wouldn't need that much gold. Inferno, I guess, is like also kind of okay for those fights. It's not as good. But it's probably still better than Magic Missile, right? No, because Magic Missile... Well, for this, out of 3 dice, you get, like, on average 7 damage, right? Like, maybe a bit more because you can put small dice somewhere else and large dice here. Whereas with Magic Missile, for 2 dice, you get 5 damage. And 2/5 is more than 3/7, right? It's pretty close anyway. Actually, it's 2/7. Wait. I'm doing it opposite wise. I get 7 halves of a damage from Magic Missile. And I get like 7/3 of a damage from Inferno. So obviously the Magic Missile is better in an upgraded slot, of course. So I don't think I will take the Inferno after all. I didn't want this, right? Some sort of poison thing? No, skeleton key. Do I still have Memorize? I don't. I decided I don't want anything. Alright, just hoping we don't have to do anything too crazy to this guy. Oh, drain some health. How nice. Let's just set up a Magic Missile and turn the 5 into an odd thing, or even thing. And also drain. Like, we just have to get through this fight. I don't think we should be trying to end it up. I think he'll kill us way too fast for that. Put a 1 in? Really didn't need that. But now I can, like, Gold Cauldron try to get Magic Missiles. Still no. Just give me a 2. That's all I'm asking. No dice. This guy... Oh my god. I am not having a good fight. Oh! Okay, so we try and turn these dice even. Preferably 2s. Okay, we do have lethal here. Good. Because Wait. No, I don't... Oh... If I had a 2... But I don't have a 2. I have 6. Okay, it's a 2. I did it. No! That's not where I put you! Oh my god. I put you over here! This is the worst way ever to lose. I'm so mad. I mean, it's literally impossible to not die, right? Yeah. You guys saw it, though. We killed him, right? I wanna watch the footage on that one. Like, I don't think it was even like a mouse slip accident. I think I had dragged it over here and let go of it. Alright, you guys can rewind the footage and find out yourselves. I know I'm going to. But looks like we get to do that run all over again. What fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.